Hi Aquarius, welcome back for your September reading. Welcome for those of you who are new. Please like, share and subscribe, and you can join our live chats regularly. Now Aquarius, what is coming through for you guys? You have a bit of a passionate kind of time coming ahead of you. The first thing that's really popped out to me is your chakra card. And the thing blocking you is romance as well, but not in the way you think. But we'll get into the reading because it is looking quite interesting. Now, what you're coming into the month with is an intuition and a knowing of a certain truth inside yourself. Now, this can be about who, for those of you are single, a key player in the pie who you are super keen on. And although there may be suitors coming towards you, it's actually impacting you because you still have your eye on the prize. So you're coming into the month knowing how something's going to go, and you're like, why does this keep happening? My heartstrings are being pulled in a particular direction. Now, the block for the month is this love. Now, it's like you just can't get over them. For those of you who this is relevant, but it could be in general, love is blocking you, be it whatever situation you're in. Now, your passions, your pursuits, and your vices. The thing is, you're going off your intuition, but how do I put it? It feels good. It feels nice. You know, you're following your instincts, but it might be something very private. Now, the way you are about how you relate to people, you're keeping your cards close to your chest. You know how something's going to go. This can be simply be somebody who has caught your eye, and you're aware that they like you, but you haven't said anything. You also can really intuitively kind of work out what people are thinking before they've even spoken. But you are taking a very playful kind of energy in this. Be careful with your heart this month though, because although you might know how something's going to go, just be very cautious of the intent of the people, because you are literally following your instincts. Now, keep the balance there at the financial level as well. Even if you are going out quite a bit, trying to have that fun, trying to get that passion back in your life, be it going out to restaurants, dinner, movies, it can be, you know, if you're younger, clubbing, whatever you want to do. You've got to keep that balance there, because I feel it's sort of going to sidetrack you to not have that complete clarity during that time. In the area of money, you know, again, financially, you may be overdoing it at the financial aspect of things. So just be careful where you're losing that unnecessarily, because it feels as though with this passion, usually like attracts like. So if your heart chakra is flowing correctly, generally you do get that energy back as well. But if you have a block in that area from trust and it's at a different frequency, you can attract the direct opposite, which is a loss of cash. So be careful. Now, in the area of money, it can be that you're looking at it thinking, I'll be okay, it'll be fine. It really needs you to have a quick look at it, okay? So just do be careful, because it can be something so super simple, one simple equation being changed, that can alter the whole dynamic of the monetary situation. Now, intuitively speaking, you know when and if something is going on with your body. You are paying attention to the signs, because I do feel you're aware of what's going on. But try and keep the balance this month. Now, there may be some aspect of gossip connected to your health. And again, this is a month of fertility, so do be super careful. There might be an aspect of, how do I put it? The ability to conceive this month. So just be mindful if you're not wanting to. Now, in the area of work, this can also be a seed of an idea in your health as well. So how do I put it? In the area of sport, you may create business where it can be a fun idea that you can actually turn that into some success, and it may cause some jealousy. Now, work-wise, what you're working towards is to have a happy home, but it's actually a happy environment. And again, it can be a home-based business too. So Any energy you're working towards, if you're not working, you're working on a relationship, a connection, or the home front. If this is simply purely work in general, it can be a home-based business that you're working towards or working from home, etc. Due to the fact that you are trying to get the balances back in the finance level, it may be that you're working extra long hours to get the balance back. So again, like I was saying, do be careful, because if the energy at the moment is something has transpired last month, it can be the aspect of the purging, where physically this month you're feeling knocked for 6. So you're trying to chase your tail now to actually bring and regenerate that cash component. Spiritually speaking, you are feeling sensitive and understanding to the direct situation and how life flows and the ebbs and flows. But you also know that you have a lot of choices to make to move life forward. So you're grounded in it, you're rational in it, but you're also making some key decisions. Some of you may be going through a mass transition, and this is where the money's going as well. It can be a move of house. And I'm also seeing some people might be assessing a current relationship, and it could be a change in that dynamic for good or bad, however it's going to feel. Relationship-wise, yeah, there you go. Upheaval. So for you, there can be upheaval and change. It can be movement and house. It can also be to the point where you both together in a couple sim are moving. For others of you, it can be that you're getting to a point where you're feeling, no, we need to change the dynamic at home, but it feels like there's movement or some shape or form, be it together or separate. Now, there may be delays from this, and you do need to meditate on it and make sure you're completely certain about it. Although there may be movement, the transition of it might be delayed to a degree. And again, fertility, there you go. So this could be due to a pregnancy. So do be careful. If you were ready to sever ties with someone and you were undecided and on the fence, please, please be super careful, because this can cause a lot of complications for you. It might also be a seed of an idea to push the connection forward, where you guys decide that you deeply do love each other and you want to take the relationship to the next level. The seed of the idea can be you getting to the root of a problem in a sense and working things out. You also do feel though that no matter what you do, you have bad luck, but try and shake that off, okay? Try and keep happy and passionate about life, because life is going to get there. I do feel though, it's so strange. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. What I'm feeling is you do have a choice out of 2 people. At least 2 people, because it feels like there's conflict in this current situation for some, and there might be another person. Now, this other person might be jealous of this current dynamic, but it feels like there's 2 energies here. So if it relates, please tell me, because it's a very interesting reading. Okay, what you're not seeing is that your hope is actually an aspect of manifestation, so be careful what you manifest in. Guys, please be careful with fertility. I'm just going to show you why. How many cards are here that are, to me, showing me fertility? Okay. Scholar, education system, teach, education system. Can be you're working in the education system. Fertility, okay. If you don't want a baby, please be careful. Okay, I'll talk to you guys next month.